How's it going, guys? Today we are in Sherwood State Forest in Sherwood, New South Wales, and we're going up a tributary of Sherwood Creek here. And we just had a lot of rain from Cyclone Alfred, so she's pumping, and I've seen these falls already from the top in recent months. They look pretty good. This time we're attempting to do this from downstream and going upstream through someone's property here. I know, shout out to Sam Harbrick's boy, climbed down from the top, but I'm trying this way and see how we go. Less steep, and might find some little cascades in the way. Try and get down here. Alright, so it seems like we actually got two tribs to follow here with two potentiality of two big falls coming off. They branch off the same part of the creek here where I've started. Someone's block over here, they've got some chairs fucking in the bush and some PVC poly pipe, but I don't see any structures and no fence I've actually crossed. So anyway, we're going to stick to the left one first, and we'll come back and suss at the right one after. See how we go. It's about 2k's return, so not too bad on each trib. So looking at 4k's. Hopefully we can climb up all the levels. I know that their boys have climbed down, so there's got to be some sort of way. Hopefully it's pretty obvious after we get up there. And I'm not sure whether they've climbed down this one or the other one. But either way, oh, this has all been logged here, because look at this. Old logging stuff. Yeah, interesting. There you have it. Some area's been smashed at one point. The creek is absolutely gorgeous. It's all sandy, it's white, it's fucking like, this is the sandstone, it just looks like a beach. I don't know what it was, something just fucking stung me, and I just fucking whacked it, and I don't know whether it was an ant or a fucking wasp or what. Anyway, so we're on the left main trib. There's another trib coming off it already. It's flowing nicely, but it's not really, I think, running off the cliff with the lines that we need, so I'm not really worried about that at the moment. We'll stick with this bad boy. This is the main one. There's another one that's going to branch off it as well, further up on the left, but actually supposed to be two more. This one wasn't on the map. Anyway, keep going. Alright, so we lead the next trib on the left that is marked on Google, is not flowing, but yet it's marked on Google. Makes no sense. It is a short trib, but I mean, the other one wasn't even on the map. It was flowing, so this is another exit point of it up here. Maybe it's divided, but I don't know. Keep going. Alright, so the first decent sized cascade boulders. Really nice pool is. Incredible. This guy's got parasites through the hose that's blocked next to it, so jealous. Let's get going up. Alright, so we've got another little trib that's dribbling in here, and yet that's not marked on Google either. It's kind of in between both. So that's fucking weird. What is that up there? That can't be a waterfall. I'm seeing this white gap. I'm trying to figure out if it's fucking actually a waterfall or the sky. What the hell? That is so weird. I can't definitively tell what that is. I don't see the lines being that steep. Oh, I really can't tell. That's mind-fucking me. If it is, it's fucking big. Seems to stand out. Let's just go have a little look here, because this is blowing my mind. Swear to God. This is strange. I don't know. It's like, it's all green and it's one bit of clearness. I say clear. This creek's barely flowing, so I fucking doubt it is. It's got to be sky. Very hard for you to see on the camera. Nah, it's got to be sky, because this is fucking not happening. It's like, unless the water just comes out of fucking back underground here. I don't think so. Alright, up the creek still. We're going about halfway already. It's moving pretty quickly. This is fairly flat. Wow, there's actually quite a few tribs, believe it or not. There's another one here, it's quite off to the right, that also runs off the cliff. It's flowing exceptionally well. That's definitely going to be done on the way back as well. So we'll do this one first. This is the main one that I think the boys have done. And then we'll focus on this, and there's one more. And then I drove past two little ones that were flowing on the way in, but I don't really think well, they might go all the way to the cliff, but I'm not sure. But at least three. So if I do all these three, it'll be 4k's return roughly. So let's get this one done first before we come back to here. I'll put a rock can in to try to remind me where to turn. Off to the side here, it's fucking a lot of weird shit. All these roof tiles here. I don't know what the fuck they're for. A few Besser bricks. A couple more chairs. Well, a fair way in from where the last chairs were. Oh, they're trying to build a house with fucking 15 fucking tiles and three vessel blocks. Blows my mind, I don't know. Maybe some weird camping thing. Anyway, along we go. I hope the camera can pick this up. This watercolour is fucking sick. Beautiful blue tinge. Fucking just crystal clear. Mind you, it must have just been the right amount of days for this water to clear up, and there's no debris and dirt washing down it because it's so clear. Unless this area didn't get much of the cyclone aftermath, because there's not much trees down here. Just might have saved it, and maybe this has just naturally been flowing nicely for a while through summer and hasn't got stirred up. Fucking sure that's just an island, I think it is. Over here is pretty interesting. So I just did Rocky Creek Tributary Falls to check their video out as well. And I found a bit of slate in there with the sandstone, and this looks to be a bit of shale. Or is it slate? Yeah, I think it's shale again. That's crazy. Look at this, absolute paradise. Fucking hell, man. Great pool, nice 2-level cascade. We're starting to get to the start of our steeper section, so most of that bit we just did was not supposed to be anything, which is pretty much in line with that. Now we're going to start to climb up the side of the cliff, which is going to be the fun steep part. Here's the next level. Boom. Now you don't see this hell of a lot, but there we have log falls. Look at the water, it's coming through there and then it's going through the high log and popping out this end of it. That is fucking cool as fuck. And literally not under it, fucking out of it. Look at this rock, it's like hollow inside. It looks like it's a seed pod. The sheet of fucking rock, people. Now, I've never seen that before. That is bizarre. How does the rock rot out? This one's pretty cool too. Look at that. That is crazy. So interesting. A cool cascade, another pool. This creek is definitely superseded expectations. And it's definitely a creek. Like, this is supposed to be a tributary. Like, come on. This thing is pumping. Anyway, we're about 50 metres or 100 metres off the actual cliff. We should be see it soon. It's going to start wrapping around, so yeah. Alright, another cascade, another awesome pool. And just as I said it, I think it's starting to wrap around because you start seeing it opening. Open through off the cliff, so soon. Alright, next boulder cascades. Alright, so yeah, we're getting right up against the cliff line now. This is all the boulders right before the fucking big fall, which I can see there, which is sick. Pumping. We've just crossed into the actual official nature reserve again, crossed no fence, so we'll scoot around these boulders. We've got this couple more cascades. It'll take a little bit before we get up there, and then we'll try and find our way on top. It is overcast now, which is a bit disappointing because I want to go look at this couple of lookouts that are on top. I was just going to walk there from climbing up here, so I'll probably still do them, but it just sucks it's not perfect day for it. But anyway, this is what it is. Well, got a little cascade here, pretty nice, really nice pool, quite deep and clear obviously. So the water's splitting around, we've got flow over there, flow in between, kind of flow fluctuating around that other rock. There's our main falls, if you can just make it out. We're going to get close obviously, but yeah, she's pumping. You can see the whole cliff line here, so I would then get up from the left somewhere, so we're just going to get up to the base and we'll figure it out. So there's the left side, boulder cascade. You can see now we've got 1, 2, 3, still levels to get up. Paradise, yeah boy, holy fuck, look at it, sick. This pool here is to die for. This is definitely Sherwood's best kept secret. Holy fuck, eh? I'm loving it. We'll have to re-look at Sam's photos of this to see if he had as good a flow. This is fucking going for it, eh? Look like there's a cave up on top of that top one too. This is sick. Alright, we'll climb up, do the next level and try and get up. Cave in here. Alright, so there's a pretty well-worn track, so people have been coming down here. And there is a fucking track marked on by, someone's recorded the descent, so let's get up here. Oh, someone's put some wood here, look. Someone really loves this place, good on them. There's that view looking down. Got a view looking out now too. That's back on the other side of the mountain where I just was before, where I did the tributary of Rocky Creek. So line of lookout would be somewhere off that cliff line. Looking over there. Have a go with this. Fucking oath. Wow. That's epic, eh? If this doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. That is fucking cool. Really liking it, eh? I'm going to find the way up there. I don't know if they go straight up that. They look a bit gnarly. I reckon they must double back up. Yeah, I reckon they kind of double back and go up that stair. Looks better. That funnels me up here, and I'm not sure if they still climb that corner actually, or they still go around the rock. We'll figure that out in 1 second, but at the moment, look at this cave. Fucking grouse. Fucking grouse. Well, kudos to the first person to climb down this, because it's pretty nuts from the top. So I like my way from the bottom. I get to explore a lot, so some beautiful clear water pools. So this is crazy, look at this. Fuck yeah. Giant creep in here. That's one of these holes. Fucking insects flying around here. Behind the snow. Look at these fucking flies, oh man. I don't know what they are. They're not normal flies, they're something else. They're all hiding in this fucking rock. Be gone. That's grouse. Full grouse. Woo. Oh, it's raining, got to stay in the cave. Goat. Alright, so you can get up here in this crack. It's not too bad, actually, from the top looking back down it. I've never been up the top, so I didn't know what to expect. Plus, it's a bit of a four drive trip to get up here anyway. So, that's why I chose to go from the bottom. Flatter creekhop and two-wheel drivable easier. Even though technically going through old mate's fucking side of his block, but it is what it is. I don't know if I have time to do these other trips today, to be honest. I've got to walk about a K and a bit to get to these fucking lookouts. So we'll just have to figure it out. It's all good to come back another day. Oh, this is grouse. Cascades on top. Look at this. Just even this swimming fucking spot on top is fucking sick. Oh man. Infinity pool. Just put your bum in that. That is grouse. That's actually fucking sick. Look at this. Fucking literally. What more do you need, eh? This is fucking paradise. Wow. Just don't slide off the edge here. You can see all the conifer in here is just pushed back where the water's just been raging so wide up here. Fucking hell. Another cascade up here, and then looks like that's it. And the boys cut up to the right. You get to find your way back to lookouts where you actually park. So yeah, full hidden, because from that lookout you wouldn't really prompt yourself to come over here through the bush unless you had the knowledge about why you'd want to come over here. I'm surprised the first person figured it out. Maybe they flew their drone off the lookout and then realised this was here. Like, fuck, let's try and find it. This here is another sick pool. This is off its tits. Wow. There might be still a bit of a thick, scratchy scramble to come down here to swim, but still awesome. Now mind you, the lookout up here is not going to be much different to the top of this waterfall lookout, but still going to go up there and have a look anyway. Plenty of cloudy or not. We'll just see where this flattens out up here. Probably will be just here, but we're just going to double check before we cut our line out. Don't want to get too scratchy too early. This is fucking just sick little pockets of water. It's starting to rain on me. Oh, this is probably solidifying the fact that maybe I should skip the lookout now. It's just starting to spit. It's not supposed to rain today, but it's a bit weird. I'll check the weather again. It's gonna suck that it'll go back down all these levels if it does start raining on me. Wow, even these little pockets here, they're not big, but let's just put your bum in there. It's so clear. That is just impeccable. All right, so we got a little trib that's branched off our main trib just here. A tiny little cascade, double level. And I can see, I was about to turn around, but I can see a little slide of water popping up through there. So we'll go a little bit further. Well, this would be a good turnaround point, this junction, but I see the slide for a little bit more. Also semi-curious to see what's on top. I think it is pretty flat, but it's not hard, so we're going to quick step up here. Wow, this is actually really worth coming up this further a bit. Fucking, this is grouse. Holy shit. It's starting to rain on me, it's really fucking annoying. Apparently I don't have internet even though I'm on top of this fucking ridge, which is bizarre. Anyway, we'll go a little bit further, see if we can see what's up there. Let's get a Man, it's supposed to be flat up here, but it's like fucking far from it. It's just amazing fucking pockets of water. Holy shit. So hard to turn around. Let's keep going. Yeah, that is super cool. Water's just pushing in that hole, just bypassing and then going down. Alright, another slide. Another pool. Yeah, it's still got like some little tribs feeding into this. That's why it's so much water still. So we'll just creep a little bit further before we go back. My phone's on 6%, so I can't really do much more. I've got to go back to the car and charge it up. So it's one of those things. I'll have to redo this another day for the other tribs. That's right, it's just to come back. This is just fucking beautiful anyway. Now, if you had a car shuttle, this would be fucking brilliant. We've got the options. You can do a 9k massive loop back around to the car, stay on this ridge track. Once you hit it up here, and then you've got a road all the way back. But otherwise, it's like not even 2k's back. So you're gonna save 7k's if you just fucking bite the bullet and just go down the creek again. Which is probably what I end up doing. Look at this, just doesn't stop. All right, so we've got a junction of actually 3 creeks. This one's a bonus. I think it's just running around that tree from there. Oh wow, look. Fucking what? Oh man, this is crazy. More fucking awesome little waterfalls. I don't have phone batteries for this stuff, eh? This is wild. Should have charged the phone before I charged it more. I had it full 100% this morning, but just chewed for it. Oh, I've done this as a second creekhop, mind you. Fucking hell, this is grouse. Surely it's flat above that, surely. Remember I said I thought it was going to be flat on top? Well, it's not. What the fuck? I'm still going to go back up the other trip still. Jesus, hey, that's wild. So much giving on this creek and so much good flow. Alright, okay, so yeah. Turned around, we're going back to the last bit of the main trib before I run out of complete phone battery. Should be just blitz it in if I'm lucky. But yeah, this flattened out after that next one, so it's just 2 on this one. Well, this is so worth it, eh? Just keep going up this creek. Fuck. So yeah, Sam and Shara didn't get up this part, so this is why you're watching the extended version now with me. So yeah, it's fucking cool. Definitely something to explore here. Alright, it's looking flat on top, but we don't know until we get up there and have another look. Well, another cascade section. I don't know if that's a trib blocking in, coming in there. It might be two creeks joining, we'll have to see above. This might be the last one, we'll see. Well, finally turning around here, but this has just been beautiful. Even here where I'm turning around, the trees are down, but like I'm pretty sure we're pretty much flat with the sides now, so we're not going to get much more. Still a little bit of ways, about 100 metres to the actual track, if you were going to cut out that way. Versus the track that actually comes back in again to go to the lookout. Alright, we're just going back because that last little waterfall, like I said, it did split. We're just going to look at that last trip. because literally this will be all I can get in. So yeah, there's probably nothing above it. We're just gonna have a double check here. Yeah, that's it. It's just tea tree out. All right, yeah, I would have done at least one more of the tribs, but phone battery's not going to allow it. So this really should have been its own day, but I've joined it onto the other creek, and yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I'll catch you down here once I get closer to getting out again. All right, so I'm trying to go wide on the way back down, and ooh, I've actually hit a real track here. Fucking brilliant. I think this is old mate's property track. Or maybe that's a super safe way they found to go up that it goes around. Hey look, they've cut trees and everything here. What the fuck? Wow, okay, well I just went down the same way I went up through that fork. And I just went around that rock, jumped down here, and I'm on this track. So let's see actually what this track will do. It's got ribbon down here as well. This is crazy. There's even a trail marker. What the fuck, man? Who's done this? There's like 3 different fucking things going on here. There's pink ribbon, fucking spray painted log, and then that fucking fluorescent thing. Yeah, right. This is the way they've done to go down. They've just made a safer way. That's all they've done. Yeah, right. We had the shortcut. Okay, so it doesn't take me through the bush like I thought it might have, although there is over here another marker, even though the track's kind of well worn going that way. Look at this marker. What the fuck does this say? Does it say private keep out? It does too. Well, I'm sorry buddy, but this is the way I'm going. This is their track to get here. Right, well I knew I'd find a way. This is obviously less used, but it'll just push us along. Save me going through all those boulders, should save some time. Sweet. Yeah, no, I've lost whatever track they have in here. They don't use it that much obviously. They probably just stick to their little spot downstream where they had the last set of chairs, which I saw, and the roof tiles. The track might have went up higher because this seems like it wouldn't go down this way, but I'm just kind of obviously want to lose a little bit of elevation as I go. I'm keeping the creek kind of closer. There we go. I'm still going to hug this a little bit more higher here, but no, there's a bit of jungle there now between the creeks, so I either stick up high and hope it cuts back down, or I stick with the get down here and get on the creek. At least in that area, then I know I'm going to be fine. Because the creek might dogleg too much. I think it does go that way. We might get separated too much. Let's just push it down before it gets too far away through all that shit. I'd rather go through this than that. Yeah, I think I definitely made the right decision, because now in that little plateau, that's what I want it to be on, next to the creek. This is going to work out fine. So hopefully we can just hug along here. It'll be a good run. Alright, so I got back to the first set of chairs they had here with the best of locks and the roof tiles, which I think was just basically a setup for a fireplace, because they had the barbecue hot plate there, but maybe they just dismantled it, I don't know why. Anyway, I'm hugging the side of the bush here, but there's still no discernible track that they come, so it's like kind of like, yeah, they don't use it very much. If they don't have an obvious way to get here, how the fuck do they remember which way to come? There's a cut tree there, but it's just very, look at this shit just down everywhere. So we obviously lost interest in coming here, which is a bit sad. Anyway, nearly out. Alright, so I'm back out on the road pretty much. Got out in an hour and a half, I think, or even less. Just booted it. Worked out well to bypass the creek. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this journey. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so get notified of all the new misadventures. I'll catch you guys in the next one, eh? Peace out.